Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1804. Guys, you're following along on YouTube, jump on over to the WODdoc.com, check out all the full-length videos that we house there. Today we're doing is talking about a little subtle difference that we have when we're doing deadlifts with a barbell of some sort, and when we're doing deadlifts with the kettlebell. We see a lot more of these asymmetrical movements showing up in the CrossFit gyms, which is a great thing and whatnot, but there are some little differences in the way we might want to lift these, okay? So when we do a traditional deadlift, all the weight, or the majority of the weight, right, is going to be in front of the foot. Well, not in front of the foot, but in front of the shin is what I'm talking about here. Now, the reason why I say the majority of that is because if you follow this line out, there is some weight that will be back behind the heel there. It's just that the bar doesn't allow the weight to get into a position where it's like in the middle or behind like that. Does that make sense? I know that looked weird, but I'm just trying to give you a visual, right? So we do this, we're limited how far we can go backwards, okay, when we're going ahead and we're doing our deadlift, right? We're limited here because the bar has to stay in the front. When we're doing a deadlift with a kettlebell, I'm no longer limited, okay, by bringing that weight posterior. So there's not a bar that stops that weight and limits it on this direction. So this basically turns into the same setup that I would with, say, a hex bar squat. The hex bar squat, the center of gravity of that is all the way back to where my shin kind of meets the mortise joint there, right? And even sometimes even a little bit farther back depending on your preferences. But when I do that, that subtle difference allows me to get that weight more posterior. The more posterior it is, the more I can come straight up and down, right? Versus right here. Every little bit that I move this weight outwards, it becomes a little bit more difficult, okay? So if I can keep that weight a little bit more posterior in that lift, then I want to utilize that, not only because it reduces the wear and tear, makes me more efficient, right? It's definitely in the CrossFit world, that's something that we care about, okay? So, next time that you go ahead and you start doing deadlifts with independent objects like kettlebells, move that weight a little bit more posterior and see how it feels for you. Guys, questions and comments, post them below. Otherwise, we're here each and every day, optimizing function to optimize performance.